Then I'll carry through my full back workout. I got my back from this to this in just a few months. I'm gonna carry through what workouts I do, how many sets I do, and what muscle is being worked. The first workout we're gonna be doing is seated rows. For the seated row, you're gonna want to grab the rowing attachment. The first set you're gonna be doing is a warm-up set, just to make sure you don't get injured. When you're doing a warm-up set, just do a lighter weight. It doesn't really matter. Just do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, just to make sure the muscles warmed up so that you don't get injured. And trust me, do not fatigue yourself on your warm-up set. It's called a warm-up set for a reason. After you're done with your warm-up set, move up the weight to a weight that you can do anywhere from 5 to 10 reps. We do this because we train high intensity and low volume. This means that we prioritize heavier weights with good form instead of higher reps with good form. Talking about good form, let's talk about the proper way and how to do rows. The proper way to do rows is to make sure that your elbows are tucked in and try to keep your back as straight as possible while pulling back. Not until the end, you can use some momentum just to make sure you're going close to failure. And always make sure you're going through the full range of motion. That means going down with the cable and going back with the cable. And you almost imagine it like if you're just pulling your elbows back. You're going to want to do this workout for 3 sets, and this workout works the upper back, the rhomboids, and the latissimus dorsi. Now let's move on to the alternative of this workout. The alternative to this workout would be barbell rows. For this one, it's pretty much the same idea, but when you're lifting up, almost act like if it's a deadlift, because that's the easiest way to lift it up without struggling as much. And just pull back, keep your elbows tucked in, keep good form, go through full range of motion, just like the seated row, just with the barbell. And just like the seated rows, you would only do this for 3 sets. Now let's move on to the next workout. The next workout is one of my essentials, and it's lat pull downs. You could either use the long bar or you could use the rowing attachment. For lat pull downs, make sure that your feet aren't flying off of the machine. Make sure you put the machine to your size, and like all of the other ones, act like you're pulling your elbows down and keep them tucked in at your side. Now just act like your hands are hooks and pull down the weight. Make sure you're putting it down to your chest, going all the way up, and making sure when you pull it back down that you lean a little bit back but not too far back. This is how it should look from a different angle. As you can see, I am controlling the weight, and I always make sure to go close to failure. When you're doing these 5 to 10 reps, you need to do it with the way that you know you can have good form with and go close to failure with. And you're gonna do this workout for 3 sets in total, 5 to 10 reps, close to failure, and this workout primarily works the lats. Now let's move on to the next workout. And one big tip I'm gonna give you for all your back workouts is always make sure you're going over them, because you always feel it more on your back doing this. The next workout you're gonna be doing is any chest supported rowing movement of your choice. It doesn't matter if it's a bench, it doesn't matter if it's a machine. But the one I've seen the most growth with is the MTS front pull down. And for the MTS front pull down, I like to use lifting straps. I only use lifting straps for certain workouts because my forearms do get worn out. This is how to use the lifting straps. Make sure to cross your hand like this, wrap it around the bar or anything you're using, and then twist it at the end. And there you go, super simple. Over time you should get pretty good at it. Now let me show you how to actually do the MTS front pull down. Make sure you're supporting your chest on the chest support, keeping it on there at all times, making sure it never goes off. And make sure when you're doing the MTS front pull down to do it with one hand as far back as you possibly can and going as far up as possible so you can get the maximum amount of stretch. And make sure when you're doing one-handed movements to always do the same amount of reps on each side, because if not, one side's going to be bigger than the other and we do not want that. And you're going to do your chest supported rowing movement for 2 sets, and they should work the whole back. And don't forget to do 1 warm-up set in the beginning and 1 drop set at the end. A drop set is when you drop the weight and make sure you go to failure. And that wraps up this full back workout. Now let's go check out the pump. After a few months of hard work, this should be the end result. And here's the full workout step by step in case you want to take a screenshot. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope this full back workout helps you build muscle. Turn on notifications, share, and like for more videos like this. And this is Saul, and you already know, Saul out.